Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. Another exciting day in our Soviet Republic. Well, I should say, starting off with an exciting night, doing this nighttime flyby, giving us a great idea of, just the density of our population and of where all the work gets done. You can see these rural areas a bit more dimly lit, while off in the distance you can see Veterinkagrad. Not as bright as Uprisinggrad perhaps, but still bright enough. The heart of our nation, after all, the capital, or at least, the political capital, the economic capital might actually be Uprisinggrad, but something to think about. Really, sometimes this game is quite breathtaking in its own way. Just flying around at night over here is something special. Something really quite special. I hope you all have been enjoying this series, and if you have been, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below, folks. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on this channel, how I decide on what to do and how to go about doing it, and what I do when I do the things that I do. And if I sound a little taken aback, it's because the beauty of all the way off in the distance there, Uprisinggrad, you can see like where my mouse is right now. Look at that, off in the distance, like a bulb in the mountains. A very, very powerful bulb. Man, it feels good. Man, it feels good. But yeah, if you've been enjoying, folks, remember, leave a like, leave a comment. It makes such a big difference, as I've said countless times before. And with all that said, and with a little nighttime flyby done, let's get right to work. There is a fair bit to accomplish. I think we're going to spend most of today at double speed, as my hope at least. Things seem to be moving smoothly, and you know exactly what I mean when I say moving smoothly. I'm talking about trains, obviously. I don't want to jinx it, but we had some pretty good progress on that front. Pretty soon, down over here, we're going to see this line get completed as well, and then we can start looking at shipping fuel and bitumen across the river. I'm hoping we might see that start today. If not today, then the next session will almost certainly see some progress on that front. But folks, let's go ahead and take a quick look at our population situation. Over 41k, 2,500 adults living with their parents still. Some of that has been solved thanks to the construction of these housing units over here. Some of them are still empty as well, so there's still a fair bit of progress to be made on that 21 plus situation, which we'll probably do right at the start of this session. We'll also want to get a shopping center down over here, but more on that in just a bit. I do want to take a look at unemployment. Less than 700, just less than 700. This will certainly skyrocket as some of the construction gets completed in the area, so let's keep our eyes peeled for that, of course. And beyond that as well, ooh, well, that's just this month. This year, yikes. Yikes. In what, about, let's call it 6.5 months? Better than last year, I think. Marginally better than last year, maybe, depending on, like we can see, it looks like it's trending downwards, but I don't know if I want to get too excited about that or anything. We need to do better on that front, but hopefully by having more food and stuff be accessible, we'll counteract that a little bit. So that's population stuff taken care of. Financially, we're doing fantastically. It was pointed out to me again in the comments that we now have close to $5 million. So we can certainly start using some more of that a bit more. I wouldn't call it frivolously, but we should seriously consider using dollars for some of our constructions and whatnot. Put that capitalist Western money to work, as it were. What else have we got going on? Not much else to review. Let's go ahead and hit play, let the sun rise, and we'll be making some adjustments to our situation over here, in particular, this section over here. Let's hit play for now, though. I'm going to wait until the sun rises before I get into that. Oh, look at that. Sun's just literally rising as I say that. This entire construction is underway right now. Again, just as a reminder for those that may have forgotten, we're getting some fields down over here to provide crops. At present, just to provide crops to the chemical plant over here, but in the long run, we will eventually be producing food in the area as well, food as well as meat, and that can be used to supply, I don't know, another city down over here, or maybe even, Uprisinggrad as it grows past Trirov over here. We will need more food, just the two, more Grainsky and Novokropsky and Kropsky and Farminsky, they're not enough to feed our ever-growing nation, so we're going to need to produce food over here as well. And I'll just have to figure out how to ship it over in the most efficient manner. A distribution office over here is what we're going with right now. But honestly, I don't know, trucks going from here all around, it could work. I guess it could work. It would take some time to go from down here to, the food areas at Uprisinggrad, but it's no maybe it's no longer a distance than from Morgrainski. Nah, it's got to be a long distance. Sorry, just checking over here. Yeah, it's definitely a longer distance. Actually, you know what? Looks about equidistant. Either way, it's what we've got. I'll take it. We'll finesse it as time goes on. But on the topic of finesse, let's go ahead and finesse this section over here. It's been pointed out if we're going to cross this much track, it might not be a terrible idea to use a bridge to do it. So let's see if we can't neatly put down a bridge. It's funny, I put down the road, I built the road, paid for it, and now we're talking about a bridge. Just my luck. Because I'm pretty sure when I paid for it, I was like, yeah, we're not going to get rid of this, we're fine. But here we are, lesson learned. The only reason... Okay, so I know I'm going to hear... well, not hear, I'm going to get comments that, like, go against what I'm about to say. Probably for good reason, which is perfectly fair. I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not complaining about those kinds of comments. I absolutely enjoy being corrected and all that. But trains, at present, we have this set of semaphores here. So yes, a train could come over here and block traffic. But if we move those semaphores just a little bit further up, then the trains won't be blocking traffic, right? The thing about building a bridge is it takes time, I guess, and also angles don't work as nicely. Like, I doubt we'll be able to get this angle that we got with our road over here. I would have to build the bridge, go across, and then go straight down. Curving bridges takes a lot of, like, effort. You basically have to go in there with, let me, like, try and showcase it here. We'd have to go up, right? So we'd go up, and... let's say like so, not auto building. Then we have to curve step by step. And you can see how, like, particular it is about that curve. Angle is too sharp. This kind of a thing. Or we could do this. And then, oh, well, are we there? And then down like that. I mean, okay, you know what, actually, I guess that's not terrible. Oh, what's wrong here, though? Why are we not... how long does this need to be? Oh, come on now. Really? No, that's not what I meant. We're gonna do this. Seriously? All the way down to here? That doesn't make any sense. Can't possibly be that steep on this side. But it's also because there's the downhill portion of it, obviously. We could try to, like, flatten the hill a little bit. I'm not about to build a bridge that goes all the way out here. Like, that looks ridiculous, right? I can't be the only one who thinks that. That looks ridiculous. So let's go ahead and... let's see if we cancel this. Again, if we raise the train a little bit, we might be able to do something here. I mean, okay, I guess this works. I want to make sure it works first, though. Nah, you know what? Fine. It's not that much money. It's not that much money. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Experiment now. Live to regret it later. Alright, let's go all the way back to here. It's not that much money either. I don't know why I'm being so particular. We've got plenty of cash. Let's go ahead and spend some of that money. Go and spend some of that money. Maybe even dollars, right? Just a brick bridge. We're not going to use trolley buses over here because, again, they are pretty slow overall. So just a brick bridge. Bricks look nice. Kind of rustic, you know. If you're headed to the farms, brick feels like the right thing. Wood feels a little too rustic. Feels like it's going to fall apart, maybe. But the brick is nice. Brick is nice. Go ahead and keep raising you up over here. Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, I saw a green. Like that looks weird to me as well. I know trains will go through that, but like, I don't know how I feel about it. Alright, we might need to pull back a little bit further. Of course, the angle's a little different on the bridges than the road. Okay, pull you up over here. A little bit higher. I don't want to go higher if we don't have to. Because then you gotta come back down, right? So angle's too sharp. Let's get you up to there. Get you over to here. And of course now we're over to the side a little bit. Can't ever be simple. Pull you up. Nope, that dropped a level. My apologies. Pull you up. There we go. Straighten you out. Now we turn. Slowly but surely. Go. Go. This'll be the trick. This'll be the one. Crossing not allowed. Oh, really? It's been fine so far. Guess we gotta go up another level. Alright. Go ahead and do you like that. Pull you over like so. Like so. Like so. We're almost there. Good stuff. And then can we drop you is the question. Can we? No. Gonna have to flatten this hill a little bit. Which is, again, not the end of the world, not the end of the world. I wish it was a little bit easier to do, though. I wish it was like something you could do using the bridge, being like, okay, I want it to land over here. Flatten it for me accordingly. Let's try doing this more gradually. Maybe it'll work a bit better. That, and then, can we? Yes. Doing it in parts does the trick. That's not so bad. See, this is what throws me off. Like, trains going through. I guess it's just a visual thing. I can get over it. That kind of works. It'll look pretty nice, I think. Nice long bridge section. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and pay for it. 390, yes. Oh man, it is just over 250,000 rubles. It is just over 250,000 rubles, so I hope we're all happy with how this is going to look. Alternatively, I could, build it myself, but bricks are running low. Well, they're not running low per se. They're just not coming by as often, which is something that I would like to fix, because I don't know when that started happening. I don't know when that started happening. Where's our brick factory? All the way up over here. You are basically topped up. You've got a fair number of bricks over here as well, so we just got to figure out the delivery of bricks up front. Bricks, a lot of the bricks are being taken away by this ship, of course. We could actually reduce. Nothing else really needs to change. We can change. We're making a lot of dollars. We're not using too much of it. Let's drop how much we're loading on this ship, and maybe that'll allow more bricks to come down over here instead. All right, cool. So, yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and just pay for this. We don't want to slow down the construction of this area, so let's go ahead and pay for all of you. Not the end of the world in terms of expenses. I really do have to get over my mentality of financial preservation, because we're comfortable now. We're comfortable now. There we go. Like, I feel like we'll have to headcanon this this little section down over here. I really hope trains don't get stuck here. I imagine the game would stop me from building that, but we'll have to headcanon that underneath it the pillars are angled appropriately to let the tracks go through. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and hit play. Let these get built. Construction will resume, and then there's plenty of other stuff to take care of as well. You are getting done. Yes, excellent. Yeah, I'm actually glad we went with the bridge, because it's going to look great. There it is. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And again, hopefully it's not going to cause any trouble. Well, we're about to find out right now. Why not? 226 workers coming through. Excellent. Because again, most of the construction over there is paused, if not all of it. Here we go. Yeah, headcanon. Sure. And that train's on its way out. Good stuff. Good stuff. I realize I can't get too particular about the visuals with something like this. It's it'll stop me from doing all sorts of things that might be a little bit more efficient. From time to time, I'll have to succumb to the needs of the limitations of the visual elements. Now over here, there's a lot of conversation in the comments. I think the overall call is that it would be a good idea to get a shopping center over here. Maybe not a full shopping center, but at least a small shopping center, because one spot all the way over here would not be able to sustain not just this one spot, but all of the movement, is hard to sustain with such a large number of people. Can you imagine? What is this, like 500 per structure, right? About? Yeah, 550. 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9... 12. 12 times 5 is 6,000. Can you imagine 6,000 people shopping at one shopping center that's not like a mega mall or something like that? That sounds ridiculous to me. Actually, that's probably reasonable. Though, obviously, the game does have its own limitations to how many people can shop at a time. Nonetheless, point being, we're going to go ahead and get a shopping center, a small shopping center down over here. The concern I have is with regards to making deliveries properly. We want to make sure we're not foregoing deliveries, proper deliveries, proper storage and all that as well. So let's go ahead and get you down over here. That should work. Make sure we suspend your construction for now. We're gonna have to add this to the distribution network as well, obviously. But first, I would like to get a... What are you, fire station? Okay. I would like to get a meat storage, so food and crop related, meat storage. Set up over here. Obviously, you face the other way. That's fine. Fine, because we can do this kind of a thing. That tooltip wasn't blocking my view there. There we go. We can do this kind of a thing. I actually like this, and I'll explain why in a moment. We also need a barn or something. We don't need a full-on warehouse back here to store all the food, but like a barn, I think, does the trick. I do quite like the barn because it is smaller. It's a bit more reasonable, I would call it. Oh, there's a meat storage version 2 as well. Which, what's the difference here? What's the difference here? The meat storage stores 75 tons. Meat storage version 2 stores twice as much. I think I'm fine with just a regular meat storage, hopefully. You know what? This is a pretty central area. It's a pretty central area. Let's go big or go home. Where are we? Meat storage version 2. It's the same size overall. It's just taller, I guess. And then where is our small barn? There you are. Get you over here, buddy. No. Gotta adjust this a little bit. Get rid of you. Thank you very much. Meat storage. Like so. Oh, can we do it like this? Or we can do this. Kind of. Can't build infrastructure. Oh, I thought I saw a spot there. Moment of green. No connections, though. Alright, that's too bad. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know if this will work as I intended to, but we can experiment. Put you down over there. Put our small barn down over here. No, I need that on this side. Rotate this so the tooltip's not blocking my view here. Pop you down like... That'll work. I'm trying to get a road cargo stop over here. That's probably not going to work. I've been told also that the vanilla one has been improved, so that's good to know. Hard to keep up to date with what has and hasn't been improved. I mean, these are also really massive. We could put this down over... The angles don't really work here. I could put you down over here, but the road's on the other side then. That's not what I want. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, we'll go with something simpler. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Back to our meat storage version 2. Place you like so. Really feels like missing out on an opportunity, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Where is our, not livestock, we need our small barn. Get you like so. Yep. Do that. Autosave. Let's do that. And then we get our road cargo station. Probably the modded one. I think it's a bit smaller. Rather, I know it's a bit smaller, so let's go ahead and do that. Where are we? Not platform. Loading cargo station. There we go. Road cargo station. Wow, still too big for this area. Still a little too big for this area, eh? Some of the infrastructure getting in the way. Oh, no, we can do this. All right, that works for me. How far can you go, actually? Pretty far. A lot of trees being cut down, though, which is unfortunate. Then this road connection breaks. That's not an option, obviously. Oh, man. It's tight space. We can just forego the cargo station. It'll be a little bit slower unloading is the only problem. Not really the end of the world. Or we can put this down over here. A longer journey. back over here. An option. Not like that. Not like that. Gotta get that connection as well. Yeah, there we go. Like that. Why is... It's like only one of the two is connecting for some reason. There we go. So that's an option. And then over here... wonder if... I was initially going to connect from this side, so that a truck would come through and like pull down this way and come down this way. But there's a little bit of backtracking going on over here. It's not the worst though. Wonder if we can't. I might need to destroy this little piece over here. The medium voltage. Pause for a second. Road around like so. Like so. That's for fires and whatnot. Get you connected over here. I wonder if we can get a nicer shape. Yeah, sure. That works for me. We'll get some trees back down over here as well. Alright, good stuff. So medium voltage. Let's get this wire connection back. Thank you very much. Go ahead and... Oh, I should have paid for it rather than... Let's just do it this way. Cool. Not a problem. Not a problem. All this stuff, let's get the construction going over here. We'll have our construction offices working away at this. I could, in fact, at least temporarily introduce a connection over here, but it's more easily accessible, if the game would let me. Maybe not over there, maybe around the bend over here, perhaps. Let's see, can we cut through here? We can. Yep. And then over here. Cool. That way the construction offices, the construction vehicles can go up this way and spread the love, as it were. And then go up this way to help build this stuff as well. Yeah, that works for me. This will allow us to deliver food and clothes and electronics over here. Pretty long trip, but efficient unloading will be nice. And then over here, the meat gets unloaded as well, coming around this way. Here, we could rotate this is the thing. I just don't like the idea of meat storage being accessible from the main road, I guess. I'm okay with a slightly longer trip for the purposes of, you know, just functionality for whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and hit play. Let's get some trees down over here, and we're probably going to double time it from now. Seed pine, please. Where are you, seed pine? There we go. Dump a bunch of you down again. It helps keep pollution in check. We want to make sure that's happening, right? Now, some of these construction sites will attract a lot of these workers, which will take workers away from down here. We want to be very careful about that because there is a fire station down there that will need workers. Let's make sure at least some of these buildings, for now, temporarily, are assigned work zones or work destinations, if you will. And then later on, we can unassign them, and they'll move freely. That is what, 1,500 people. That should be enough to sustain the steel mill over here, as well as the mines. Hopefully, not at maximum efficiency, but well enough. And then down over here as well. And of course, others will also be going up there too. For now, though, let's also ensure that we are, well, paying for these monuments. So this is not connected to anything, again, just as a reminder. Let's go ahead and unsuspend all of the construction. This playground has already been constructed. This playground as well. Good stuff. Continue. All of you. We'll let the people build these. We'll let the people build these. No reason not to, right? Footpath connections have already been made. We've got the road connections back over here as well. Footpath connection is all we need for construction. Continue all these as well. We have to make sure that alcohol is being delivered to the restaurant. Now, alcohol is being produced all the way back at Ruralinsky, I believe. You guys are being built already. Good stuff. I imagine this construction office has automatically taken all this business on. It has indeed. Excellent. But yeah, over at Ruralinsky, we're producing alcohol. How much do we actually have? Not any. That's weird. No, we have some. Missing crops over here. Are you? I guess you are. Crops are being prioritized for the food. I mean, can't really complain about that, I suppose, but we are full up on alcohol here, which is good. I wonder if I need to set up another alcohol production situation down over here in this new farm area that's being prepared right now. Another use for crops. We'll see. We'll see. Again, people complain about not being able to use the pub if, you know, if that's the case. Pub, including restaurants and whatnot with the mods. But alcohol addiction is really low, which is promising. We'll see. We'll see. One thing I want to deal with first, though, is let's go ahead and find these 21 pluses and shift them down what we call south. What we call south. That's how I'll put it. Not that far south. There we go. Up over here. Done. Brickstonia really needs to be emptied out a little bit. Keep scrolling down for some reason. There we go. Empty you a bit more. Also, we got. Let's go ahead and up this. Some of these guys will be able to distribute themselves as we empty some of the houses out. Just as a reminder, that's how that works. And this will also introduce new workers into the area, which should mean that even fewer people, or rather even more people, are taking the trains down to Oksalinsky and Petrograd and all that jazz. So that should work out in our favor. Hence the moving. We look at you guys as well. There we go. And prioritizing these buildings as well. I don't know actually if these guys can reach the train station on their own. Seems as though they can't. Fair enough. Just different people for construction down over here. They're going to need to take buses and trolley buses and whatnot to get access to all those good things up there. You over here as well. Pull a bunch of you over. There we go. Hopefully they'll do a little bit of redistributing themselves, and let's actually double speed. I need to play in regular speed today, I think. There we go. There we go. We have to be careful as well, though. We got to strike a balance not to take too many people away and then leave Brickstonia completely empty. That would be a problem. Like we almost just did there. 31 people will be able to move there, though. We have more than 31 people living with their families still. So let's go ahead and shift some people from up over here. There. That ought to do the trick. That ought to do the trick. Good. Now, Veterinkagrad almost certainly has way too many, yes, 21 pluses living with their family. These guys might want to move to the big city as well, as it were. Let's go ahead and pick up a bunch of people over here. Only a couple people without jobs. That's actually not bad. You know, we're doing pretty well, I would say, as far as all this stuff is concerned. We're doing pretty well. Bring a bunch of people down over here, because again, the automatic redistribution you can already see happening immediately. Good stuff. And then down over here as well, we've got a place with a bunch of people. Could do with relocation. This will soon be the hottest part of the nation, right? All this community stuff being built up and everything, so it'll be good. It'll be good. Moving to a developing part of the nation is always an exciting prospect. You get to see it grow in front of your own eyes. There we go. Now, these two spots are still very much empty, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. They fill up fast, eh? Well, this one's still pretty empty. This one's basically full, and this one's full. Man, they do fill up fast. They do fill up fast. Brickstonia has no 21 pluses living with their families anymore, so that's good to see. Excellent. Excellent. Veterinkagrad. Let's go ahead and get some work done up over here, maybe. I don't know how long these guys have been living with their parents and whatnot. They're full now. Pull some people down over here. There we go. Lots of people up over here as well that we could probably pull down. Doing this will hopefully bring some people up over there from down over here. That would be good. Get a little bit of redistribution over here as well. There we go. Should clean this up. We really ought to build more housing up at Veterinkagrad and stuff as well. I need to get on that soon-ish. Soon-ish. That is one of my future things to tackle. Over here, lots of people overcrowding this one building. Let's go ahead and shift a bunch of them down. And again, force the redistribution up at Veterinkagrad a little bit. Immediately. Look at that. Immediately, things are moving around. People desperate to find different places to live. I don't blame them, obviously. I don't blame them. Get some more down over here. Stuff. Did this fill up already? No, still some room. Still some room left. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. This area is doing a bit better. This area is doing a fair bit better. We can probably actually solve the problem over here with just a couple more moves. Couple more moves. I feel like we need to build more housing already. Oh my god. One's already half full. Wild. Building on fire. Gotta keep my eyes on this. Up over here, so we should be fine. Pretty quick response times up in this part of our nation. There we go. Already you can see a fire truck responding to the situation. We got still some room left over here. Another 30 or so can fit. So yeah, we should be good up there. Down over here. Empty this a little bit. Yeah. Probably do. There we go. A bit of redistribution there. Up over here. Oh my god, these are crowded. But people without jobs, not that many. Another thing I need to consider as well is like how many people are actually without any work. Go ahead and shift a bunch of you down over here. Buildings are full. You still have some room. There we go. All topped up. All topped up. We need some more housing right away. 21 Plus is below 1,000 for the first time in forever. It feels like over a decade maybe. So that's, you know, exciting, I suppose. That sudden drop. We definitely need to build some more housing over here. But I want to wait until this area is built up a little bit first. I want to make sure we have this area, you know, a bit more sustainable first before we further expand. Because we need to. We must. That goes without saying, I would say. We have to expand. Maybe another unit or two over here. And then we need to find a way to transition around the mountain over here for the rest of the city over here. I wonder if any housing will go up on this side. Probably not. We can also probably put a block down over here. Let's, in fact, experiment with residential. You. Down over here would be at an angle, I think. Yep. Just a slight angle. Match the road line, basically. Well, that infrastructure getting in my way. What we can do is this. Get rid of you. Pop you down like this. Leaves this front for like trees and things like that. And these guys will have a hard time getting up over there. Yeah, this would be tough. I mean, they would walk over to here, hopefully, for shopping. Or we might actually need a whole separate shopping center for them. I don't know. This is a troubling spot to put a building down in. We might want to instead consider, like I was saying earlier, up over here, maybe a pair of buildings. Need flat terrain, you say? Well, we can arrange that for sure. Go ahead and work on this. Oh no, don't raise the terrain. Come on now. Right from center, down over here. That's working quickly enough. Working at double speed as well, right? So working quickly enough. Go ahead and flatten this. The road might be an interesting situation here. It's going to be an interesting thing to balance out. Oh, we have a we have a pretty big lump at the bottom over here as well. Oh, what's this? Extonia has a fire. I believe the fire station over here will be quick enough to respond. Where are you? Up over here, right? Oh, already done. Wow. Before I could even find the fire truck. Beautiful. Let's see, somewhere like here. Not terrain still. I could also look at a different building entirely, right? It's nice to have a slightly more intricate skyline and whatnot. 368 workers. Will this fit? Infrastructure. We all know what that means. It means it wants more flat terrain. Means it wants more flat terrain. With auto build using dollars, so much faster. It's so much faster. Ridiculous how fast it is. Auto building either with dollars or with rubles, I mean. Alright, so if we do this, we can fit one up there and one down here, probably. If we do this, we can get the road coming down this way, fit one over here, and maybe another one over here. I doubt it. I think infrastructure up there is probably going to be a problem. Let's try it. We can try it. I do like this kind of angle, this alignment. We do have power connections as well. We'll need more. We're certainly overburdening these connections. Down over here. This next one. You know what? I don't know. I don't think so. Get rid of this. We don't need the construction path anymore. Definitely got to flatten this. Auto build using dollars. Well, first of all, let's check real quickly over here. This will go down. Yes, this will. Not connect. Fair enough. I had a feeling. That's why I checked. I had a feeling that would not work. So we just need to nudge it a bit more over. Got to turn off auto build before I make a massive mistake. And why are you not detecting the road properly? Drop you down over here, let's say. Get rid of the road here. Gotta just nudge it over ever so slightly. Hopefully, that does the trick. Beautiful. It does indeed. Turn on auto build as we go to flatten it from center over here. Use those dollars. Oh my god, we're making some sales right now. Over 5 million. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. It's quick too. Just a handful of trades. It's just there's so much. There's just the quantity of the items we're trading is so much, you know. Let's see if that does the trick. Go for those modded houses again. And oh, I thought I saw yellow. Not the right spot, but we can use that to speed up the flattening over here without having to pay for it. A little bit more, a little bit more. No. This bottom right corner is causing the trouble. Fair enough. Auto build. Right from center. And crush it. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this, at this end, is where we're probably going to find a way to get out of this area of Uprising Grad, right? Because that's necessary. We have to do that. Oh, come on. Still? Still. Might be able to get away with it if we get rid of the infrastructure at the bottom corner and then rebuild it. Could try that. Pause for a second here. Yes, yes. Go ahead and flatten. And hopefully the road will connect. And again, I don't mind that these are being built right now. Clearly we need them right away. Too steep of a descent. Surprise there. This is a problem, right? Okay. Best way to do this. What's the best way to do this? Try to raise it like that. A little too steep of a descent. I don't know if I agree with you, game. If we snake, it'll allow us to do that, which is obviously not what we're trying to do here, though. Where is the raise? There we go. Maybe. There we go. Beautiful. The question is, well, actually, that's not quite what I need. I need more. What? We had it. We just had it. Game took it away from me. There we go. That should do the trick. Still no luck. Oh man, we just had it. We're just taking what the game gave me, but I don't think that would have fit, actually, if I'm completely honest. Okay. Go to here. Connect you here, but what about the other building? Will it still fit? That's the question. Will it still fit? Of course not. Infrastructure's in the way. Alright, alright. We know it'll work, so that's fine for now. Well, unless it asks me to flatten it, obviously. And build you to infrastructure. Oh, I don't know, folks. Might be out of luck here. Unless... So close. Alright, let's pop you down over here. Auto build is off, yes, okay, good. Pull you down to here. Straighten you out there. Connect and connect. Beautiful. Alright, that worked out. Now here is, yeah, what I was talking about is we can make the connection here for people to go to the store. They'll be able to go to the store up there as well. This road, some other infrastructure's in the way. You, again, you are the infrastructure. There we go. Back these up a little bit. Pull you straight across. Pull you straight across as well. Connect you down over here. And like, I don't know if we go up this way after like smoothing this out, obviously, or if we go around this way. You know, and then continue construction over here. But this city obviously needs to grow well beyond its current limitations. Go ahead and get these medium voltage wires down. A for you. And hit play. Yeah, we definitely need these done. Yeah, it's just a matter of like how do we want to continue beyond this this space. Probably going to go over this way. Might do something else over here. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have built the wires just quite yet. Should have figured that out first. But I'm okay with... I'm okay with it being where it is right now. That's another 1,000 people, well, 1,100 people that can live down over here. They'll be using the buses and stuff to get up over here, potentially. Or do we get another train station, right? Like, that's just this. Like, this train line will eventually need to go on. Right? And we could, again, I'll have to clean up this mess a little bit, but we could go and extend this line this way. Or we connect to what was supposed to be just a cargo line, right? Have another train station up over here, another one down over here that people can be taken to. It connects to the Kalata line and brought down this way. If we need more people down here, but I don't think we will. I think this is becoming pretty self-sustaining. As long as we get people up over there, which we already have, you know, stuff built for. Like a lot of these workers will be working here, which will free up a lot of these workers to go up over here. I think that's the hope, at least. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. Now, construction is underway. Looks like there's no time wasted getting to work over here. That's wonderful. Over here, we have the gym up and running. No staff. There we go. Finally, people waiting out front. We've got the cinema over here. Look at that, folks, just swarming. The restaurant will be built soon. We'll have to get that up and running ASAP. Construction has stopped over here. No, continue this construction. This is almost the most important thing to build. And over here we have our small barn that'll store the food. Yep, we're all good. Slowly being built. And I'm cool with having all this stuff be built by our people. It's nice to have that, you know, level of, I guess, attachment, if you will. Already over 1,000 with the 21 pluses. But soon that'll be sorted. Soon. Lots of passengers waiting over here. I'm going to go ahead and say we purchase some more of these trolley buses, the ZIU 10s. Again, we have to be wary of traffic, absolutely, but I think adding a couple more will not be the end of the world. We'll... Famous last words, I know. Famous last words. View line detail, go ahead and set line to vehicle. Can I click? Oh, I can't. It's too bad. It's too bad. In that case, we have to go ahead and do it this way. Set line, custom line, Uprising Grad Center passenger. You started. And you as well. Set line, custom line, Uprising Grad Center passenger. Get you going. Good stuff. I might need some more buses for workers as well. That will be able to tell when the construction here is all done. Now, when it comes to construction, let's take a look at the tracks over here, because I do believe we're having a little bit of... just the slightest bit of jamming up over here from time to time, as we have right now. Not the end of the world. It hasn't been that bad, in all honesty, in all seriousness. It's actually been... been pretty good. Ooh, you're done. No way. We're all done up over here? A little bit of work left. What are you working on? Go ahead and suspend and bring you back. There we go. That should allow things to move. Look at that. These guys were just waiting in the back there. You as well. Let's go ahead and expand and restart. Just because that guy was stuck up over there. I mean, this stuff is almost done over here. A couple sections that we might pay for, maybe. These sections we might need to pay for, but again, it's not that much. Altogether, it's 100k, I think. Yeah, less than 100k to build this section. Wonderful. And this is all done. This is all done. We could upgrade these roads. We could build a little bridge over here if we feel it's necessary. Might not be a terrible idea, actually. Let's go ahead and work on that. Again, we haven't paid for these roads or anything, so it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Cancel you. Oh, I need this section. Man, I wish this game had an undo button. Like so, I think. Yeah. Like so. And let's go ahead with that good old-fashioned rustic brick bridge. I don't know. I like brick, I guess. Crossing not allowed. Well, of course. That's too steep over here. We would have to make this a slightly longer road. Not the worst thing. This is for response to fire, is why this road exists. We could also just not put it this way at all. What we could do instead is, again, in the name of efficiency, we do this thing where you connect over here just fine. You come over this way. We'd have to do a little bit of rebuilding, not the end of the world. Or not even this, but instead we could go up that way. Again, a little bit of rebuilding required, not the end of the world though. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's do that instead. But we don't need to pause for this either. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a misclick. Whoops. Go ahead down this way. Of course, it doesn't want to connect perfectly. And we... wonder if we could tighten it a bit more. There, we can do it that way. This way, fire trucks will move, you know, rather than going all the way around the bend to go up and put out a fire, they have an easier connection over here. And let's go ahead and get the pipes rebuilt as well. Up first. Come on now. Oh, don't tell me. Fine. Go ahead. Up first. And then down. Nice and easy. Over here. Around this bend, please. Okay. Go the other way around. I don't know why it's insisting on tagging onto that. Not the cleanest, but I'll take it. Commission these. We have a couple construction offices over here that we don't need to spend the money for. We can just let the construction offices take over. Go ahead and assign you... oh, actually, you know what? Road connection doesn't exist technically. This one, it does. It's fine. It's not that expensive. Famous last words. It's not that expensive. There we go. This is all connected now. You are loading bitumen. You are loading fuel. Good stuff. That way now we don't have to worry about having an extra long train over here coming through and blocking roads or blocking a fire truck or anything like that. Makes things a bit more efficient. Makes things a bit more clean. Excellent. Excellent. Down over here. Hopefully we're making progress soon. I think the train's probably already on its way back. Yeah, it is indeed. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now there are a couple of pumps here, or rather rigs here, that are not connected, if I'm not mistaken. Is it that they lack power? No, you guys are connected. Down over here, these guys aren't built. That's a whole different thing altogether. But I do vaguely recall there being some pumps that are not connected. I cannot for the life of me now remember where. Let's see. You are fine. You are fine. These guys are all working away as well. You can actually see the animations and everything. And of course, the sun sets as we're talking about this. Oh, here. You and you are without power supply. Well, let's go ahead and build you. And that, I think, will solve this problem down here. Good. This one over here, what's your problem? Connected over here. Destination is this. Oh, you know what? Are we full on oil? No way. There's no input connection. There are input connections, there's no output connection, I think you mean. Yeah, what was I going to connect you to? This, I guess. Loop around and connect to the back of that. Or I was going to have another pump thing that connected this and this. I wonder how easily we can connect. There's a bit of a wonky connection, but see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Drop you back down. Well, let's go over a step. Stay up. Because we got to go over this. Loop over this way. Nope, no can do. Or was it said a hill was causing an obstruction? Building in the way as well. Alright, cool. That's what I figured. Alright, alright. Come on now. Here we go. Yeah, it just wants to go straight up that way. We rotate a bit. Why is it doing that snapping? That's so weird. Now the building's going to be in the way. No, we're good. There we go. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Are you the very infrastructure that's in the way, or is it this road over here? I'll try getting rid of that momentarily. Building's in the way. Come on now. Come on now. No. That's not what I meant. We got this. We got this. Still causing there we go. Get you up to over here. And then loop around. No, not gonna let me. Alright, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Might actually be easier to build another pump over here. Or go around this way. Come up this way. Infrastructure's in the way. Gotta keep raising. Man, that is a high pipe. That is extremely high. Not the end of the world, though. Whoever gets the job done, I suppose. A bit wonky. Not the end of the world. Go ahead and pay for you. Use some dollars. Why not? Those dollars to work. And up over here, I thought we had a footpath connection or something. Yeah, it was a footpath connection. So I want to get that back. Excellent. Actually, upgrade you to a proper footpath over here. There we go. Good stuff. So now, you and you are pumping. Good. That like emptied out pretty much immediately, didn't it? Pretty sure it was these two. Yeah, it was definitely this one. All right, good stuff, good stuff. What are we looking at over here? Lots of oil. Fuel is like topped up over here. We have way too much fuel, which is a good problem to have, all things considered. These distribution offices have been getting work done as well. I suspect we haven't imported fuel in a while. Let's take a quick look over here. Import of resources. Well, sorry, I say that, but of course the entire other side of the nation across the river still needs to import its fuels. But you can see, if we take a look at this year, almost 2K by September. Last year, we were well over 4K. So we're doing significantly better than last year. Significantly better than last year. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And gravel, what are we looking at over here? Gravel is topped up. You guys are not moving things around because I suspect things are full. Yep. Well, it's a good problem to have. Back over here, construction is progressing at an amazing rate. Honestly, that's fantastic. Good, good, good. And down over here, what are we looking at? This farm is almost done. As soon as it's done, we can start tending to these fields and getting crops over to the chemical plant. Still has crops left over, by the way. And up over here, these construction sites are still being worked on. Bricks, though. All right. You know what? I'm going to stop loading bricks over here. Chemicals, mechanical components making us more than enough money, right? Those 30 or so tons of bricks we need for down south. I guess that ship is out doing an export right now. Oh no, here it is. Bringing 40 tons of bricks with it. Okay, good stuff. And 11 tons of clothes. Okay, not a lot, but not atrocious either. Clothes are being brought up over... Where are we? Here. Not lasting very long. What is the clothing situation, actually? Got clothes over here. Oh, we got lots of clothes over here. That's good. We have clothes over here. And we have clothes over here. Okay, you know what? Clothes actually are doing pretty well. I'm surprised. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we're not stuck here, are we? No, we're not. We're good, we're good. Everything's moving. Yeah, we're good. It's just, yeah, the trolley buses are causing traffic right now, obviously. I could... I do not have another trolley bus stop up there. I could establish another trolley bus stop up over here. There's two separate stops that people get off at to go to these stores and whatnot. Meat is missing. Well, that's interesting. I assume it's because of our crop situation here. Hopefully it's it looks like it's harvest season right now, at least for some of these fields. Hopefully that'll be sorted out soon enough. Are you guys... You're not empty, are you? No, we are moving meat. Alright, good stuff. It might just be, you know, our time frame of checking. Then over here, these guys are still being built. We're going to need this sooner rather than later, but it's the bricks that are missing. Bricks, 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 bricks across the board. Well, they are coming down, so that's good. These guys will be done soon. Prefab panels, steel, all that stuff is readily available, I think. Prefab panels, yeah. Plenty over here. Steel, plenty. Very, very happy about the little back roads I've built over here. They've been, I think, speeding things up significantly. Almost goes without saying. That's promising. And let's just do a quick check on pollution. We're still pretty good. I mean, some of the air quality over here is not the best. Go ahead and put some more trees down. Seed pine. couple more trees in the area. I think we'll do the trick. There we go. That should clean the air right up. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, what's the deal actually down over here? I haven't checked in a while, and I should, really. Fantastic. Hang on. Oh, fantastic. Even with all the construction going on, we're getting a significant number of workers down over here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, do we have another jam up top, or do we have train construction vehicles or rail construction vehicles coming down? Nope. Predictable. You, again, you're not doing anything. Which is a good thing. It means it's completed its job. Hopefully, we're going to have some vehicles heading out right now. Oh, we've got you coming back as well. Nice. Flipping to the other side. We should be all clear over here. Nice. Nice and easy. Now up over here. Yeah, looks like we're almost all done. Just a small section left. Heading out to complete that right now, I assume. We're heading down south. Man, so fun to see it all come together. Plenty of money, of course, available as well for us to pick up the, buy a oil transportation, rather I should say a fuel transportation vessel, get it across the river, and then, again, get the distribution going on over here. I might actually, you know what, want to get a distribution office up over here. We already have this medium one, but it's preoccupied. So maybe we get another distribution office over here being built as well, just in preparation for the future, right? Distribution office, let's go with a medium one. Fairly small, as is. Tuck you in over here nicely. There's a nice spot for it. Flatten that train, maybe we can straighten this road a little bit. No? Alright, fine. Pop you down. Oh, I had it. There we go, over here. Because then, fuel trucks pick up the fuel over here and drop it off where necessary. If we need bitumen as well, I suppose we can distribute that from here as well. Though that's a less, something that doesn't need as much of a distribution office as much as it needs some micro managing, I suppose. All right, good stuff, good stuff. How goes the construction down at Risengrad? Pretty well, almost done for, I think, both of them. Yeah, almost done. Man, this space has expanded rapidly. Rapidly. Kind of wild. Kind of wild how long it was, like, not doing anything for, and then now it's just blown up. But we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Down over here, is the farm done yet? No, not quite yet. Missing some steel. That shouldn't take too long to get here. Trains are moving smoothly under the bridge. Excellent. Here come the buses full of workers, I would hope. Yes, indeed. Again, the farm is our current focus. Oh yeah, you know what? I just realized. Damn. I made a note about this as well, and it might have been a good idea. See, part of me was thinking about separating the crops that go to the grain storage versus the crops that go to the warehouse. This distribution office will work a little differently, is my plan. And I guess we'll stick with it. We'll test it out. If we need to move the warehouse, we can do that. But this distribution office will work a little differently than the others we have built elsewhere, where the trucks will... In fact, I should... You are being constructed. No, you're not, technically. Where the trucks will harvest and drop the crops off at the agro farm, and then when trucks arrive at the grain storage to take crops, or not trucks, but forklifts arrive at the grain storage to take crops to the food factory or the livestock farm, it should pull from the agro farm over, and when a train comes over here to pick up crops, it should pull from the agro farm over. The other option was, of course, to connect directly to the forklift garage, or the, well, by extension, the grain storage, but I don't think that would work as smoothly, as fluidly. And I mentioned that during the last session as well. I made some text comments, after the fact, I guess, about possibly adjusting that, but I think we'll stick to what I'd originally planned, because I think it will actually work a bit better. I think. We'll find out together. Steel has been delivered, mechanical components have been delivered as well. Looks like this thing is almost ready to be up and running. Very exciting to have that happen today. There it is. Boom. Done. We do not need power supply. We do need to assign fields, of course. One, no road connection. Right. kind of be a bad idea to get these done. There we go. And over here, you're good. Go ahead and assign you and you. Let's go ahead and get some vehicles. Now, any dollar vehicles available? Yes, we do have some harvesting vehicles available. Speed level of 35 versus 28. All right, well. Let's start by getting a bunch of these. We don't even need that many, right? Go ahead and get a bunch of these. Money's still looking fantastic. Off we go. Get the job done. Again, only one goes at a time, but whatever. Not the end of the world for me. Last chance to buy one of these. Man, it hurts to see them, you know, expire or whatever you want to call it. Hard at work, buddy. Hard at work. Disappearing on me as well. There we go. Well, like our little friend here, this session has been a successful one of us sowing the seeds of progress yet again for our glorious nation. I'm pretty happy with how today's session went. I think we did a lot. I think we accomplished a fair bit. I think we have goals set for the future as well, and I think the Uprising Grad is really becoming a bit of a gem. There's so much going on at Uprising Grad. There's so much still for us to finesse and perfect. It's been a very exciting challenge. These buildings are going to get done within the next handful of moments. Once they do, we'll have to make sure all their people are being able to, you know, they're being picked up and they're going to work and everything like that. We're going to keep an eye on these passengers as well. We want to make sure people are getting fed, watered, clothed. There are issues that are cropping up, of course, but once this shopping center over here is done, hopefully some of those will be solved as well. There's lots going on right now, folks. There is lots going on. Exciting times continue in our glorious nation. I hope y'all have enjoyed today's session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. I mention it all the time because it is a major driving force in my decision-making process. These crops will soon be feeding the chemical plant, the chemical compound of Petrograd, and we'll continue to produce more, you know, chemicals and plastics and all that jazz. So that'll be fantastic times for when our vehicle construction is online as well, which should be hopefully relatively soon. Maybe we should focus a little bit on this next, as it is our next big challenge, I suppose, and we should get these tracks worked on as well, maybe as soon as fuel is moving. Next session, I think almost certainly we'll have fuel moving, but let's not get too excited. Let's not jinx ourselves, folks. Hope you had a good time. If you did, like I said, you know what to do. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.